Well, the Urbana Park District meets tonight to discuss how to continue cleanup for Crystal Lake Park.
They say it has to do with the park's namesake. WCIA 3's Emily Braun is live in Urbana now. So, Emily, what needs to be done?
So, Christy, their first step is going to be cleaning up the water. So what it looks like right now is there's a lot of green algae floating on top and really within the water. And that's just one example of why they want to clean it up. There's a lot of nutrients in it they want to try to remove. And they just removed the sediment that's been sitting in the sediment basin. Again, some good headway on the first step toward a much bigger revitalization project. So to give us more of a scope of what this project is all about is Derek Liebert from the Urbana Park District. So, we're looking at the whole picture here. What do you want this park to look like when all is said and done?
Sure. Yeah, so once we complete the water quality phase, the next step will be to work our way out to the lake edge. We're removing a lot of the invasive brush and vegetation, replanting with more desirable grasses and wildflowers, and then punctuating with limestone outcroppings where people get down to the water to fish, to be next to the water, to picnic. Like we do with all of our projects, we'll be involving a lot of public input. We'll work with people who walk the park, who fish the park, who birdwatch the park to make sure that we're targeting the right areas initially and gradually transforming this lake edge so it's much more open and welcoming, improved with paths and access all throughout, improved loop paths. We're really excited to revitalize this park and bring a lot of activity and energy back to the park.
And why is it important to, because you said you're in the early phases right now, to start with the water and the lake itself?
Sure. Yeah, well, the water itself is the foundation for the lake and the health of the lake. By cleaning up the water first, taking care of the nutrients, we'll improve the overall health of the system, and then we can move into the lake edge, improve the lake edge, and then ultimately improve overall access in the park.
And then it's really interesting, too, because this whole project isn't just going to benefit the lake itself and the people who use this park, but it's also got some impacts on the ecosystem. So tell us about that.
Sure. Yeah. This is is ultimately just a resting point for water. It acts as a large stormwater detention basin. We receive water inputs from throughout parking lots, roads. It sits here for a while, and then ultimately it goes into our streams and rivers elsewhere. And so by cleaning the water here, we're improving our larger ecosystem within East Central Illinois.
Okay. Well, good to know about the project, and good to know that, of course, the discussion points are underway. Derek, thank you so much for joining us.
Certainly.
To kind of give us an idea of just all of the impacts that cleaning up this Crystal Lake Park is going to have on the community, on the environment, and, of course, on the overall quality of the area as well. We'll keep you updated as these talks continue and as this project keeps moving forward. For now, though, we're live in Urbana. Emily Braun, WCIA 3, your local news leader.